Hello, in this video we're going to go ahead and review some of the important concepts from Chapter 1, Section 1.4 of your textbook, subtracting whole numbers and verifying the answers. So I wanted to highlight some of the steps that are involved when it comes to subtraction. You're going to go ahead and once again, just as we did in addition, you need to make sure that you write your number in columns so that the place values line up. And once again, you can see here everything is lined up the way that it needs to be so that we'll be subtracting the correct numbers. We start again with the units column when we subtract, and then we go ahead and subtract our digits, moving then to the left. When a column cannot be subtracted, in other words, the number in the minuend or the number that we're starting out with, when it is smaller than the number of the subtrahend, what we have to do then is we have to go ahead and borrow. And we're going to borrow one digit from the column that sits to the left of the place where we can't actually subtract. Now, we're going to go ahead and check our answers then to make sure that the answers are done correctly. We're going to go ahead to verify. What we actually do is add our difference and our subtrahend, and that should come up with the minuend. So let's go ahead and practice that procedure. So if we go ahead and we look here, we're going to go ahead and subtract 7 from 4 gives us 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 2 again is 3. And then we come here and we notice that we cannot subtract 4 from 6. Of course, 4 is smaller than 6. So now we have to go ahead and we have to borrow. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to cross out this 3, make it a 2, and we're going to add a digit here, making this a 14. So then we have 14 minus 6 gives us 8. There's nothing to subtract here. It's as if there's a 0 here. So we'll bring our 2 down. So our answer becomes 28,333. And again, we need to make sure that we remember to put our comma in when we're writing those numbers. So then if we want to verify, as I said, we're going to go ahead and add these two. We get 3 plus 4, 7. 3 plus 2, 5. We get 3 plus 2, also 5. 8 and 6 is 14. So if we add 1 to the 3 to the 2 that's already there, we're going to go ahead and we end up with 3. So our answer then is 34,557. And so we went ahead and we know we did our subtraction correctly. Let's go ahead and practice one more problem. We have here, we're going to go ahead and subtract an 8 from a 2. That gives us a 6. We're going to go ahead, we notice here, we cannot subtract 6 from 9. So again, we need to borrow. So we're going to go ahead and make that 9 an 8. This number becomes a 16. So when we go ahead and we take 16 from 9, we're going to go ahead and end up with 7. 8 minus 1 is 7, and 4 we bring down. And so our answer here is 4,776. And we can go ahead and, again, add our difference and our subtrahend, and it should come out with the minuend. So in this video, we went ahead and we reviewed subtracting whole numbers and how to verify your answers.